Apple's flop announcement of 16E.
Yeah, congrats.
Are you disappointed in the release and their big announcement? What should they do next? What's the deal?
Can I just give you your congratulations? Last week you said it was going to be a phone. I was like, nah, they're not going to do something silly like that.
Okay, I've learned the sandwich method, so I want to try this week, okay? So congrats on the investment into the country after you went and had a conversation with executive leadership in the country. Some of those jobs will be coming to Houston, Texas, which I'm in, so it will create jobs. I love that you're trying to aid in the GDP growth and thwarting China from becoming a superpower when it comes to AI. Okay, here's the middle of the sandwich. We don't need another fucking phone.
Respectfully.
I know y'all locked my account, HQ. I know y'all mad at me for y'all to be in the comment. Yo, you don't got to relate. HQ's mad at me. I love them, but they don't love me no more. It's okay. We need something. You should have made that damn Oculus knock off $599.
The Vision Pro?
Yes. Because that's the dud on arrival. What happened to the glucose monitor? Watch. Well, I can know my breath rate. Listen, I love Apple. Yo. I love Tim Cook. This is true. And I tell you this for every entrepreneur. This is why, okay, when investors come up, it was like drumline up there, right? Because if you have too many flops in a row, what happens? You get put on waivers. Apple is being outperformed. Okay, let me ask you this. Where is their AI? Elon built something in 18 months when Apple could have went and bought DeepSeek. You could have bought a deep fake and put that shit in the iPhone. Where is it? Now back to the positive. One of the greatest CEOs of all time. He's operated his way into a multi-trillion-dollar market cap. I get all that. Stock is performing well, but they do need another hit product. And I'm going to keep saying, you need to go find Johnny Ive, take him out of his consultancy, pay him whatever $50 million he wants a year. They need another hit product. I know they get 30% out of the ecosystem. I've been investing in Apple for a long time. But if this does not become better, which is the onboarding tool to get people in tech on, it is going to have an issue. And it's a lot of videos from Apple fanboys and in corporate who used to work there who are asking now, is Apple becoming our generation's IBM? We're not there yet, but we're getting mighty. Let me ask you, how many does do I get on InvestFest stage before you say, hey, bro, not this year? 2 max, right? Oh, no. Thank you. You get what? This is a lesson of the year. You get one time to fuck up in real life. You don't get what's old boy who dropped it on the Ravens and he was like falling and my boy, the apology letter don't work. Put it in chat. You have to deliver a hit every time. NVIDIA, even though Jensen starts signing breast, he's delivered hit product. And if you look over the last 4 years, NVIDIA has outperformed Apple in terms of product release. You can argue X has outperformed Apple on pure product release. We don't need another kiddie phone, a 16.
Yeah, 16E. I think the price point was what they were trying to sell us. It's going to be $599, whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. It's not a new product. I thought they should move into the healthcare space and have a product that would do that. I thought maybe they would finally, hopefully, figure out this Vision Pro situation where it only has, check this out. Last year, it's been 1 year since it was released. It had 2,100 apps when it opened, right? That first month. It now has 1,800 apps. They've actually gone down in apps. They lost apps. And so there's been no innovation there. It was supposed to be the product. I thought that I have the product. It's a good product. They just don't have anything for it. And they haven't built anything around it. So it sucks. But
and then you hype, we got a new special release announcement.
Big announcement. Yeah. But the stock, it hit its all-time high New Year's Eve. Christmas Eve, I'm sorry. 260. It's not far off from that, right? Today was at $248. So we're not talking about something that has a declined dramatically. and they haven't really had the product. I know they keep saying, "Oh, the phone cycle, the numbers are coming in for the phone cycle." Every quarter, we keep hearing that the phone cycle is going to, and it hasn't happened yet. And then today, we hear the 500. So now we're talking about a huge capex spend, right? 125 billion a year. I know you just questioned where's the AI. It's for the infrastructure of it and the building of the data centers. But what is that mean? Like Apple AI is not going to be on our phones? Like we're still waiting for that to happen. A lot going on at Apple. Still in the portfolio, but yeah, a lot of questions, man.
Yeah.
And it keeps performing. It just keeps performing.
And you have to ask, okay, if we go through the product line, let's just go through the main superstar products. Is there a reason to buy an Apple iPad once every 3 years? Like it's
Not
almost
either.
a useless product. That the Apple Pen is too. What Mos Def said about my boy? Too many SKUs.
Too many. Yeah, I mean, once you got an Apple Watch, do you need another Apple Watch? Do you need another iPad?
No.
I mean, the product is good, which is a great thing, but we don't have to update every year like we used to when it was the phone. Like you got a 12, I don't even know what number I have, but I know we're almost up to 17, and I didn't get the last 2 at least.
No.
It works. As long as it works.
My vote, Tim Cook, chairman, we got to find another CEO. Just like when Doc Rivers won that one title of Boston, he looked good. After that, on paper, got it. Hey, thank you for the one.
They're gonna
go deliver it, Tim, at the time when we need it. I don't know if he's a CEO. Okay, is Tim Cook with the racism included? Is Tim Cook better than Elon?
As far as what?
CEO.
I think the same tier. They're in the same tier for sure. From what he's from the time he took over Apple to present day, I mean, it's actually better than what Elon's done in Tesla in the same time. They're a $3 trillion company.
They are behind a lot of that off Steve Jobs' back, and they don't give him credit.
Hey, I'm just this happened. It happened in my time.
Yeah,
you feel me?
So, and for all of y'all, like, yo, your Apple take is crazy. I'm part of the reason why you got to invest into Apple. No, it's not. HQ saying this shit too, but he run that shit like Hefe too. So you can't say too much up there. But when Steve Jobs' impact get reduced to a theater, it tells you a lot about the new culture there that a lot of people don't like. And a lot of people that are in executives on the executive side of Apple are leaving too.
Yeah, that was what I was going to. They've lost a lot of talents, like the guys you mentioned, Johnny. Like they've lost talent that was able to create innovation. And so what's happened? Well, even the phones, it's like we're going to watch another company, whether it's Huawei or we're going to watch what they're doing. Google, we'll watch what they're doing inside the phone, and we'll try to make it our own version of that. And that'll be part of the new additions to the iPhone, where it's like, nah, man, if you look in China, they're not even in the top 5 anymore
at all.
Like
How you lagging in AI, yo? When a bunch of these companies came and pitched to be in your ecosystem, and you told them the product wasn't good enough. What? And don't package a 17F either. Rashad, you can take the meeting. See, you smart. You know, that was Ian talking crazy. I love you.
Remember, he said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hit the like button and share. We almost at the
don't sell Apple stock. This is called an assessment, SWOT analysis. So I know we're gonna get that. Should I sell? No, not yet. I'm just need to do better. Like some of y'all men who got girlfriends who disappointed. Like, see, that's how the Steve Smith come in.
Oh, we don't talk about Steve Smith on Blackout.
That is beyond diabolical. It's beyond.
United Healthcare and Hims fell apart on Friday. Do you think it's a good buying opportunity?
Hims is a cheaper stock. United, I'm not the biggest fan of. I mean, it's a legacy blue chip company, but if I'm comparing them to Lilly, they aren't great. But Hims, given a price, I think we'll fall a lot more. I think we'll start to recover around maybe April. But if it gets below $39, I would love to pick it up at that price. Not saying that we will get that low, but if we do get that low, I like it at that area. The thing that's really affecting some of the pharma companies is the impact of GLP-1s. And I think there's going to be like a blockbuster report that comes out that talks about the dangers, and it's going to put some pressure onto it. They have a good products mix referring to Hims, but I don't know if they have a moat yet that makes them indestructible. So it has to be an investment based on price solely. United Healthcare, they've had a whole bunch of issues. I mean, we won't talk about the murder that happened, but good company is just not one I would want to invest in right now.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of United Healthcare as a stock. It definitely fell, but there was a bunch of ones that we talked about that fell. AppLovin had to pull back because, again, people are going to take profit. They're not just going to let these things run and say, okay, every day we're going to be green. No, when people see their numbers hit or they get past a resistance level, it's like, okay, well, we're taking profit at this mark. So you got to be aware of that. United Healthcare, outside of obviously the tragic murder of the CEO, the reasoning up to that was the anger about how people were being treated, right? That kind of got masked, and we almost forgot about what was happening when it came to the drugs and subscriptions and people's policies being canceled and not being covered. They haven't addressed that. And so prior to the murder, you watched that stock starting to trend down. Since then, it's just been free falling. I'm not a fan of the stock. It's not in the portfolio. There's better healthcare opportunities for me.
Yeah, for sure. And I think going into this second half of the decade, there's going to be a heavy emphasis on great leadership, clients and customers being treated incredibly well, and companies that have a strong moat. Like, you can't argue to invest in UNH over Meta, NVIDIA, Starlink when it becomes publicly availably traded. Like, honestly, T-Mobile is outperforming United Healthcare. It's just way better stocks that are available to invest in. And percentage of portfolio. Like, if a person's been in United Healthcare for 5 years and you saw it get to an all-time high, it's time to take profit and then reallocate.